Today, we are going to talk about the stock market. The stock market is very simple to understand. In the stock market, there are services, products, there are inventions that are always in need, and that people, what they do in the stock market is they purchase a share, and what they do is that they wait for the share to become very profitable, and they resell it. So whenever a share, you buy it for an example, $1. 10 years from now, that share is $10. You resell it to another investor and make a profit of a $9 profit. You put $1 in the share, 10 years later the share is $9, actually $10, then you make a $9 profit. Now imagine how many shares that you can purchase. So that's how I understand how the stock market works. Is, you invest in it and to make a profit. And the organizations, they would have a service or product that is in need, like oil or toilet paper or anything like that. Something that is in need, always sell it. What you have to consider when investing in the stock market is you have to always understand, is the service, is the product always being advertised. You have to understand that if they're not advertising the stock, if they're not advertising the service, if it's not well known, then there's no point of investing in it, because people are not going to know about it and they're not going to invest in it. So understand, one of the options of choosing the stock market is to always research if the company is actually advertising. They have to advertise that organization. They always have to make it very well known to the investor, to the consumer. That's very important to understand. And it's very important for as an investor. It's to understand that it's being promoted. So then you have to understand how long has the organization been established. You don't want to invest in your money in an organization that has only been operational for a year, because they could go out of business after that, maybe because it didn't work. So the other thing that you have to do is research how long have they been in business. I mean, if the organization have been in business for 50 years, that is definitely very helpful, because if you're going to wait 10 years, before selling your share that you just bought, and they haven't been around for a year or so, then it's a chance that you might not make a profit, or the organization might shut down or anything like that. But if the organization has been established for about 50 years, and they're very stable, then there's a better chance that share will always be profitable. So again, if they've been established for a year and they have not been advertising, and not that many people are investing in it, I would not choose that stock. I would not choose that stock to invest in. So a well-established organization would definitely be an option. So now that you understand, an organization has to always advertise, market, promote themselves, become very well known, then you have to understand that they're very well established, they're very stable. Very important that the organization is very stable, always in business, always advertising, always having affordable prices. Then another thing, like I mentioned, affordable prices. You have to make sure that the price is very affordable, and they always keep the price on the service, the product, very affordable. And another thing you have to understand is the stock well known? Like for an example, Sony, everybody knows that. It's been out there. It's been established. Everybody knows Sony, and it's a well-known brand. So you understand all the things that you have to research to invest in a stock market. Okay. So also understand is that in every service and every product, does the organization have a residual affiliation system? If they have a residual affiliation system where other organizations or other individuals can work for them, that's also a great thing to know, because if they do have an affiliation system, then that helps their brand and their company become very well known. Okay, and also it's something that will help the organization sell their products. Now, one other thing that you also have to understand is how many people are working in that organization, selling the product, promoting the product. How many salesmen do they have? How many promotions? How much are they promoting it? Are they advertising it? Are they selling it? That's very important to know before investing in the stock market. Are they well established? Is their brand well known? Is the brand affordable? Do they have any affiliation system? And how many people are working in the organization? And then there's another way that you can definitely research is research the organization that's well known, well established, that has affiliation system, that has a lot of employees and sales department, that's promoting, advertising, market, is to analyze their company for an entire 6 months to a year to a month. Analyze the reports. How many have been sold, how many have been, what's the stock market? Is it going up and down? That's something you have to understand. So that's one thing that, from my personal experience, is what you have to know. Then there's another way, is to buy a list, actually a report list, a report from all these stores. Before I get to that, I want to mention is that where are they advertising their services and products? Are they advertising in Walmart? Are they advertising in a well popular place? Is the product or the service that you're going to choose, is it always in need? Is it a product that people buy all the time? Again, toilet paper. People always need toilet paper, so they always go to the store once a week, once a day, and they always purchase toilet paper. So that's another thing you have to understand, is that I myself would not invest in a service that is not in need all the time. I mean, there are services and products in the stock market where you purchase once and the consumer never have to buy it again. I would never invest in that. So I would invest in a service and product that's always in need. Food is in need, gasoline is in need, housing is always in need, transportation is always in need, toilet paper, hygiene is always in need. Transportation you buy once, so I wouldn't invest in transportation as much, but for an example, the bus station transportation, that is always in need, so I would invest in that. But a vehicle, somebody purchases a vehicle once, After that, they're not going to purchase another vehicle for another 10 years. So there's no point of investing in something that's not going to be purchased all the time. So then you have clothing. And clothing, yeah, you purchase it once. After that, the consumer probably doesn't purchase it for another 6 months, a year before they purchase it. So search for the services and products that's always being bought the most, always in need on a constant basis. Toilet paper, gasoline, oil, bus transportation. Let's see, food. Food is definitely a great investment. People always eat food. I mean, water. Everybody needs water. So you have to understand which service, which product is always being sold the most, and which services and product that is being bought the most, and which services and product are always in need. So water, toilet paper, hygiene supplies. So now you understand, and then you want to understand, where are these services and products being promoted? Is it in Walmart? Walmart is very popular. Everybody goes to Walmart and they purchase because it's affordable. They always have affordable prices. In the future, I believe that Walmart is going to beat the prices that the online organizations are providing. So Walmart, is there service and product in Walmart? You know, is it in a well-known area where people always can see it, where they always can shop for it? A lot of people have to understand that. You know, there's a lot of things you have to research about the organization that you want to invest in. So I think that's very important. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that a report from Kmart, from Walmart, from the 99-cent store, analyze which store people use the most, which website people go to shop around the most, and are these organizations that you want to invest in, are they using Kmart? Are they using Walmart? Are they using the 99-cent store? Are they placed in the website? So you have to understand. Are they advertising? Are they marketing? Are they promoting? Do they have a sales department? Are they well established? How long have they been in business? Is their brand well known? Is it the price always affordable? Always affordable. Make sure that the price has to always become very affordable. And every year and every time some other organization beats them at the price, are they willing to change their price and become very affordable whenever another organization has a more affordable product that is similar? Because you have to understand there's more than one toilet paper out there. But which one to choose? So, affordable one. The one that's well known, the one people buy the most, you know, and the one that's being advertised the most, and that is in all the stores. Then you have again the one that's promoted the most, the one that has an affiliation or affiliation system, the one that has a lot of salesmen, the one that is very affordable, and the one that's being placed in all the popular stores. So that's very simple to understand. Okay? Then you have to look at the reports and analyze the stock market for an entire year, for entire 6 months, and really study that organization that you find that is well known, that is advertising the most, that has affordable price all the time, that is well established, that has an affiliation system, that has a team of salesmen, that is constantly always putting their name out there, that's well-known brand, that is constantly doing that. Okay? and that's well established, like been in business for a long time. And you have to also, when you when you analyze and research, you have to understand, is that organization, is people buying the shares? You have to understand how much the shares have been bought. And then the reporting system. Analyze the reporting system in essence, or Walmart and all the websites, and analyze the 6 months to a year period in the stock market. Are they selling constantly? So once you find that organization and it meets all the factors that I just explained, okay, and you've studied for an entire year, and that organization it meets those factors for an entire year, okay, that's the organization you want to invest in. Okay, once you invest in it, then on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, for an example, you buy a share. Let's say you buy 10,000 shares for $1. That's $10,000. You monitor it. Next day, the share is now $1.01. Let's say you waited 6 months and that share becomes $2. Very simple. You could wait another 6 months, or you could sell your shares, okay, for $2 each. That's $2 times 10,000. That's $20,000. That's how I understand the stock market.